We are gathered here today to celebrate the union of Doug and Tiffany. On behalf of the couple, thank you all for being here today. Your presence means everything to them. I feel incredibly honored to stand here today, not only as your officiant, but also as a close friend who's had the privilege of witnessing this love story unfold. At first, these two were just two people I happened to know, but fate had other plans. The undeniable pull between them is what brings us here together today. For those of you that don't know, Doug met Tiffany during a car meet on New Year's Day. I don't exactly remember what made me reach out to Doug after all these years, or why I invited Tiffany to the car meet. But it just so happened that Doug was really excited about his new Porsche, and Tiffany's plans were suddenly canceled. These tiny decisions, seemingly random, yet perfectly timed, led to a beautiful love story that we're celebrating today. And I promise that this was definitely not a setup. I still remember Tiffany's first impression of Doug when she looked at him from across the parking lot and said, "That's okay. I don't think he's my type." Famous last words, right? For Doug, it was different. From that moment on, he was hooked. Doug looked for as many reasons to hang with Tiffany. He even cleverly disguised a Venmo payment as a way to get her phone number. And after a few chaperone dates later, yes, chaperoned by me, of course, something clicked. What followed was a slow, thoughtful, genuine connection built through late night texts, gin tastings, spontaneous driving dates, and lots of couch time watching movies, of course. Top Gun, laptop only, no subwoofer. A real sacrifice for Doug.
Doug and I met on the first day of high school, almost 20 years ago. We sat next to each other in algebra class. We got to talking. We had a lot in common. And then we got in trouble immediately because we were talking and a teacher was trying to start class. So that started 4 years of friendship in high school, 4 years of living together in college, and starting a job at the same company after we graduated. As you would, I'm sure, hope, I know Doug pretty well at this point. So when Doug asked me to write a speech for this evening, I had a throwback, a memory to a late night drive we took in 2013. We were heading back to the Bay Area from a weekend trip, and Doug was frustrated because he had yet to find his person. He wanted to find them now. And I was like, Doug, we're 23. We have a long ways to go. Some people don't meet until their 30s. My parents didn't meet until their 30s. And Doug was not having it. He wanted it now. And so it went in one ear and out the other, and I made a mental note. I was like, when Doug finds this person, I'm gonna say, I told you so.
bridesmaids challenge the groom and a series of games to test their love. And since we are late already, there's a $700 fine. So we're going to start at $700. All right. So these here we made some drinks to symbolize marriage, right?
In April of 2022, when I got these 6 separate texts from Doug, on a date with Tiffany, a real date, OMG, she's amazing, like 100 emoji. I was like, okay, maybe this is it. Maybe this 100 emoji Tiffany is the person. Maybe we found her. Safe to say, Tiffany, by the time I met you, about 2 months after that, I knew a lot about you. Like more than people should know before they meet you. But when we met you, I think it's hard to jump into a group that's known each other as long as we have. We've got 20 years of shared experiences and inside jokes and all these things, and you just fit right in immediately. And I could see that you were this incredibly positive person with this amazing sense of humor and a seemingly bottomless pit of energy to travel the way you do. We have a shared calendar, and it exhausts me just to look at what you guys do. As your partnership grew, as you started to grow as a couple, I could see all the ways that you were relying on each other as partners. Things that Doug, you'd come to me for, we've been friends for so long, I could see that more and more things Doug was going to Tiffany for because you're his person. And you were relying on each other for those things. And so maybe most importantly to me, the number of slideshows I had to sit through of prospective cars Doug's been thinking about buying went down 80 to 90%. So Tiffany, I thank you the most for that one alone. But, you know, your love was obvious. You could see it in the way that you guys interacted, in the way you solved problems, in the way you moved through life. And so I could tell pretty easily that this was going somewhere. So last year, when Doug told me he was gonna propose, I thought back to that late night drive in 2013. From all the things that have been said tonight, it's a surprise to no one that we are here right now, right? Everyone can see the way you love each other. Everyone can see how meant for each other you are. You guys have a great balance of strengths and differences that balance each other out. And I think you guys have had an amazing partnership up until this point. And I think we can all see that it's going to lead to a really great marriage.
This side, that's you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hi, babe.
Hi. How do I look?
Amazing. Oh my god.
Do you like it?
Yes, I do. How do I look?
You look great.
Okay.
You look like you learned how to tie a bow tie just now.
Tiffany, Doug admires your self-awareness, your dedication to family and friends, your ability to pursue what brings you joy, whether it's badminton, musicals, or just competing and just showing up for people you love. You have made him a better person. You inspire him to commit more deeply to his own passions and to be more present. You help pull him back and make him realize that there's more to life than just work. Doug, Tiffany loves that you listen to her and support her in all her endeavors. Never miss a chance to lift her up, even if it means just saying, "You look great," whenever she sends you a selfie. She loves how you take things so seriously at times. She loves your goofiness with Goose. And she also loves that when life got hard, like doing a scary ER visit last year, you were by her side without any hesitation. As with any good love story, there are challenges our main characters need to overcome. Their relationship began full of excitement and promise, but early on, they had to learn how to navigate their differences in communication and working styles. It wasn't easy, but once they learned how to speak openly with kindness and respect, they found their stride. From that point on, their bond has only deepened, rooted in trust, growth, and unwavering love. And that's what makes today so special. Because this ceremony isn't the beginning of their love story together, but rather a continuation of a love story that's already proven itself time and again. The next chapters of their love story have yet to be written.
My dearest Doug, you've supported me in every way. You've come to every single one of my dance shows, musicals, my pickleball and badminton tournaments, even when that tournament was in Japan. And whether it's showing up with food, flowers, or just being there, you're always there for me. And I love that I can always text you a photo when I want to hear you say, "You look great," and you never fail to deliver. You've always made me feel like I come first. So I promise to make you feel the same way and to have patience with you. I promise to make you laugh, especially when you're being a little dramatic or a little grumpy. And I will always call you out with love. I promise to keep showing up for you in all the little ways as well, making you chicken soup when you're not feeling well, or ginger lemon tea, and cozy couch time if you need it, although I can't guarantee that I won't stay awake. I promise to be by your side for every adventure, whether it's Japan trip number 5. I promise to keep loving you with intention, to put 100% into this relationship, even when it's hard. I know that whatever comes our way, we will be able to tackle it together. I love you, and I can't wait to spend the rest of our lives together.
Tiffany, standing here with you just feels so natural. It's amazing and also necessary. And I say necessary because marrying you is the only way that I can truly express my love for you. And being boyfriend, or as you like to say, fiance, is not gonna cut it. Like, husband, partner, protector, provider, promoter, friend, lover, father to your kids. But I can't help but feel like I've been training for this for my entire life. Sometimes, though, I struggle to even remember life before meeting you. It doesn't seem so long ago that I repeatedly asked you to hang out. Some people might call it dating or going on a date. And you repeatedly had Randy come along with you. Though I don't feel like we've made a lot of progress in that. What has changed, and in ways I could have never imagined, is the love that I have for you. Intrigue to infatuation to complete and abject worship. You never cease to impress me, inspire me, or just outright floor me with your beauty, intellect, grit, patience, and compassion. The way you carry yourself through life is something to behold, and I am beyond happy to just be by your side through all of it. And I know Goose is just as happy to be there too. But as hard as life can be, it's so much better together. And everything that you expressed and Randy shared were just samples of everything that will come and the challenges we'll face in the future. But I'm more than ready to be there and make it as easy and fun as possible with you. I love you so much.
Doug and Tiffany, these rings are a symbol of our promises you make. Ahsoka, unbroken, never ending, just like your love. As you place these rings on each other's fingers, may they serve as constant reminders of the bond we share. Doug, as you place this ring on Tiffany's finger, repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol.
I give you this ring as a symbol
Of my love and devotion.
Of my love and devotion.
And the promises we make today.
And the promises we make today.
I give you this ring as a symbol.
I give you this ring as a symbol
Of my love and devotion.
of my love and devotion.
And the promises we make today.
And the promises we make today.
Now please join hands and remember
chance, it's a love story. Baby, just say yes.
Doug, do you take Tiffany as your beloved wife, life partner, to have and to hold through laughter and in sadness through all of life's adventures?
Yes, I do.
Tiffany, do you take Doug as your beloved husband, life partner, to have and to hold through laughter and sadness through all of life's adventures?
I do.
Doug and Tiffany, by the power vested in me in the state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Or, as Doug prefers, I now pronounce you Tiffany and Company. You may now kiss.
From the time we were little, Tiffany has always felt more like a big sister to me. The kind you admire endlessly and secretly hope will never get tired of having you around. She's incredibly smart, beautiful, hardworking, and giving. Meanwhile, in my head, I was just excited that I got to hang out with one of my favorite people. I may not have learned the quadratic formula, but I did learn that Tiffany had the patience of a saint. She never once got annoyed, and while I still nearly failed that class through absolutely no fault of hers, what I walked away with was something much better. The sweetest memory of feeling supported, cared for, and unconditionally loved. Clearly, I can go on forever about how amazing and wonderful Tiffany is and how much I love her and look up to her. But I should probably say something nice about Doug. Doug, when I first met you, I knew for certain that you loved 3 things: goose, cars, and apple. And somewhere along the way, Tiffany made her way to the top of that list. By the way, congratulations, you've officially peaked. Tiffany's the best thing that's ever going to happen to you. No pressure at all. But really, I love how much that you love her. I've watched how you support Tiffany in everything she does, how you cheer her on, make her laugh, and share in the things that light her up.
just wanted to thank everyone for being here. Obviously, you love us, but we probably love you more, and we haven't told you that, or we have, and you know it. But one thing, I like cars, but I appreciate it. It was really cute, but I love Tiffany so much more. Like, don't get anything in your heads. It's a theme, but it's not important. This is what's important, and we're super happy that you guys are here.
Yeah, thank you all so much. I know a lot of people made a big trip out to celebrate with us today, and that just means a lot to us. 谢谢所有的家人、各位亲朋好友，用宝贵的时间从各式各地来跟我们一起庆祝这么美好的日子，我们真的非常很感动。谢谢你们的祝福，然后希望我们大家有美好的回忆。Thank you, and let's have fun.
Good evening, everyone. Today is one of my happiest and exciting days of my life. My heart will fill as I stand here to celebrate the wedding of my precious daughter, Tiffany, and the wonderful partner, Dawn. I would like to take this opportunity to thank for all of you, my honor family and friends that come all over the place, from near or far, all over overseas, from China, Indonesia. They come here to visit in one place. Your presence means the world to me and the blessing mark of the beautiful beginning of your journey for Tiffany and God.
Your love for her shows in everything, from how you support all of her interests, hobbies, to how you've managed to turn her into someone who now casually points at cars and says things like, "That's a 96 Porsche 911 Turbo." Did I get that right? Yeah? All right. The way you love each other with kindness, with patience, and genuine joy is something really special. You respect her, challenge her, and bring her so much happiness. And that's all I could ever hope for my big sister. I truly hope that you enjoy growing old with her as much as I've enjoyed growing up with her. So with all the love in the world, I invite you all to raise your glasses to Tiffany and Doug. May your life together be filled with adventure, patience, and unconditional love. Here's to the happy couple. Cheers.
Today, I hand over Tiffany to you, my previous daughter, not to lose her, but watch her begin a new chapter with you by your side with her. Welcome to the family. I know how precious Tiffany is, and I trust you do too. And you give her all your best. Just as we do, we will do that too. Like a family, there will be bumps along the way, but remember, this is part of the journey. And you know this, you are not alone. I will always be there for both of you, whether you need a loan, an advice, a helping hand, or someone to talk to, or even share a drink. And we'll always be there. All right, so finally, we toast to Doc and Tiffany. May your together be filled with love, passion, laughter, exciting, and lasting joy. Thank you.